We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Because his voice is silenced behind the wall for over 33, going on 33, 34 years now.
So how did you come about getting this gentleman's case?
Well, what happened, I brought Charleston White in the game, and then he tried to flip it, everything y'all been hearing. I never respond. I don't have to. You'll never cancel me. That ain't happening.
So what you mean you brought Charleston to the game? Can you elaborate on that?
Wasn't Charleston White. He came up under Nat Turner and came from Dallas, Fort Worth, saying, you're the only one on television. I see that as a former gang member that don't be bragging it. I come out here to meet you. I want to work with you, this and that. And I sit in here and talk about he was a gang member. That's not true. He came up dressed like a rhinestone cowboy. And we embraced him, which we all did, because he's non-affiliated. And a lot of people check in with me, because really it ain't about checking in. It's just you're a visitor, you're a tourist. I'm a pretty humble guy. I try to match you up with what you're trying to do when you're down here. And
make sure you. There you go. So he comes down at this time. He's operating under the name Nat Turner, and I guess he comes to LA, right?
Yeah, to meet me. He said he been following me. I didn't know him. I got
In the block.
So he just came out here just to meet you. No other plans. I want to meet Melvin for me.
Time told me never been arrested, so I got.
You going in and out, Melvin. Melvin.
Like I helped him out.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. You said he told you had never been arrested?
Yeah. And I got him a job. I said, nigga, you a free slave. In California, you can get a job. I got him the job. Then I seen where he was going shopping at Burlington, walking in cowboy boots. I say, man, I'm going to take you to the garment district. You in Texas. I'm going to hook you up with these fake pearls.
Yeah, in a bad area.
I hooked him up with Althea Moses, who he lied and said he did that. We wrote a grant with to get some money, which fell through with the Mayor of Inglewood, which is Mayor Butts. So all that. And then I introduced him when I seen the other guys were Bloods. I bring in Baba Lou. And then he got into the Nipsey Hussle funeral through me when he met the Rolling 60s, when we met over there, all of us going over there to Nipsey Hussle funeral. In fact, if you look, you see I walked in with Black Sam. So he and the Raptors.
So he was humble when he was out here in LA.
He's a cameraman, everything. He right there. He was there the night Nipsey got killed when me, Barefoot Pookie, me, Barefoot Pookie, Baba Lou, and Pete Winbush. I already knew what had happened, but we had, because of the misuse of the internet in 100 Days, 100 Nights, we was prepared to stop the disinformation for somebody from one of the sets get killed, thinking one of them did it ain't no coming back. So that was what's going on. He was there at the end. And so then, actually what started the downfall, I hooked him up to get drugs, weed, because I don't do nothing bad. I say, I ain't gonna show you nothing wrong, but you do what you do. But I'm not doing it. That's when he got robbed. And after that, we go on Boss Talk. I didn't want to go see. Marv did, because he had been talking about Gentry. And Marv, being a Pyru, said, man, can you get him on Boss Talk? So I said, yeah, that's why he showed up. It wasn't no beef or nothing. Marv really had questions. And so then I told him, after I patted him down, some told me to make sure he ain't wired, because this nigga talking, acting like a fed or a police. And I told Marv, don't say nothing no more to him. I didn't even introduce him. So I tell Boss Talk at the beginning, I say, man, I don't even want to go up there. Let him and Marv talk and discuss it, but let's set the rules where we just talk like men. And I say, let me introduce this shit. But he want to bring Charleston White. I already told him, if you run your mouth up here about that fuck LA and this shit, nigga, it's going to be a problem. And that's what happened there. And that's how that went. And then from there, I hear about he did a murder. And I'm saying, how he a juvenile and 2 of them are in jail as adults, and he was saying he didn't snitch. I knew he had to snitch, but he thought he was slick. But this is a lesson for everybody out there. When you're a juvenile and have an adult as a criminal, you won't be redacted in their trial. And so therefore, I went and did my research, narrowed it down. And this wonderful lady that worked at the county building where that happened at in case law. And she narrowed it down post-trial, pre-trial, trial, and we narrowed it down. That's how I came up with the transcripts to actually know that he had told on to all 3 of the people. And if you remember, Dewberry said I was lying. In fact, the whole world said I was lying. But you know, the truth can never coexist with a lie. So we here where we at, and I want to put the focus on getting Doolittle out, because one of the ones he told on got killed in a car wreck, being chased before he was 16. The other 2 still been in jail over 33 years behind this man's testimony. And he's still going up there to the parole board, giving victim witness testimony to keep these young men in jail. So that's how they go.
Hold on, Melvin. Hold on, Melvin. So you telling me Charleston White, who was with these dudes,
I can hear you,
when this happened, to this day, when they go to the parole board, he goes up there and speaks against them paroling as if he's a victim?
I can't hear you. It's echo.
You telling me that Charleston White, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh man, we gotta get
I'm
this.
telling you that Charleston White did what? Because it's echo.
You saying Charleston White, every time they go to
echoing
board,
off a sound or something where you only getting a glimpse of it in Wack.
Melvin, you gotta get to a better area, some Wi-Fi.
Hold on.
No, we can hear you, Wack.
You telling me Charleston White, when these people go to board, he goes to the board and speaks against them paroling like a victim? Is that what he said?
That's what he said. We're trying to confirm it, but he ain't got no service.
Yeah, that's what he said though.
That's what I heard. He frozen right now.
Well, he was with him, and now I can see the police officers' family doing that. But why is Charleston White doing that?
Yeah, that's
trying
crazy.
to suppress the truth.
He's scared if they get out.
Yeah, he's scared they get out, they gonna go on the platforms. They gonna be on Vlad, they gonna be on No Jumper, they gonna come on here, you know what I'm saying? He don't want that.
I don't understand how they even giving him that type of power to do that when they convicted, if they convicted or not. That dude coming adding on his little 2 cents, that shouldn't make a difference.
Well, he was their star witness, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man, I gotta get this back over here. Yo, this shit is diabolical right here. This is crazy.
Do we know any more about the case, like how it happened, and was Charles just a witness, or was he with him, or?
Well, yeah, Charleston admit, if you watch the clip, right, Charleston admits that he handed the dude the gun and told the dude to shoot, and that's when the dude shot the white man.
Man, I'm surprised that he ain't locked up for it.
You dig what I'm saying? It sounds like he was the brains.
Let me tell you something. He been telling a long time, but he sat up there on that stand and gave it all up. But this is what bothers me. Melvin could have come back in. I've seen him run campaigns talking about unalive the police, unalive the white boys, all word to rape women, the white women. He telling people to do this, but yet you told on your homeboys when they did this. So, Melvin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So you telling me, Melvin, that every time these brothers go up for parole to the parole board, Charleston White shows up as a victim and speaks against them getting out?
Yes, they got what is called an integral victim service system, where anybody that was a victim or a witness within the program, they get notified and they get to come a victim testimony. And they told me this out their mouth. Charleston White is basically keeping these young men in jail, saying that he feared for his life. And that's enough where he comes there and he tells the board that he don't want them out. And in Texas, Department of Corrections, that's enough to keep him in there. He's been in there 33 years. Yes, that's exactly what he did. And Charleston White actually told, and his mama need to be held accountable too, because Charleston had did a deal within 2 days. Charleston White, what happened, they had spent the night over Doolittle House. It was 3 of them. And they went, Charleston only won, they only 14, 15, 16 at the most. It was 4 of them. And they were going, stealing the starter jackets. But it was for Charleston White. They had money. One of them had their mama car. So Charleston White, they gave him a fake bankroll that looked like he can pay. And then he run out with the car, with the coat.
Yo, your audio.
Levy came to help out, and Charleston White was in the back seat, threw the coats out the window, and then
your audio. You think it's his Wi-Fi?
I think it's the Wi-Fi. He ain't got no service.
Yeah, or maybe ask him is he watching this? Do he have the show playing on one phone and on the live on another phone? That could be it too.
Well, no, it ain't doing the echo thing. He just can't get his reception ain't coming through.
But he said it was echoing before.
Does this work like Clubhouse where you can turn the Wi-Fi off? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can turn the Wi-Fi off.
Well, if you got some BS Wi-Fi and your cellular service that is better than but it sounds like he ain't got too much going on.
Man, I gotta get this on.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the paperwork say Charleston White handed him the gun. Then went all bad on him.
Facts. Charleston White got on the stand and said that 600. Charleston White actually got on the stand and said, I handed dude the gun and he shot him.
He said he pulled back the hammer and shot him.
Yup.
I don't think the world knows that Charleston White is writing letters to the parole board after 33 years, telling him he in fear of his life, keep him in jail.
Right. Not only is he writing letters, but it sounds like from what Melvin's saying, he actually going to these hearings.
Testifying, yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I want to get some transcripts of that.
Oh, he
gotta have transcripts. Look into that.
That nigga Charleston White cold man. He funny though.
Yeah, he a funny dude, boy. But hey, man, he been running
dangerous
game
nigga
the
doing
whole
shit
time,
like that.
bro. That's why
Telling since he was 16.
That's why he came out and acted like a snitch all this time, because he knew this would come out eventually, bro.
Exactly. So now he's just gonna double down on it.
The little clip. He did look a little bothered. He was trying to act.
Oh yeah, that clip today. He looked bothered.
Yeah, he do.
Bothered.
He looked bothered.
Oh, Melvin back.
He looked bothered. Yo, Melvin. Do they give like transcripts to the inmates when they get statements like that from the victims, or
do what happens now? What happens when
they transcripts to show what people are saying? Like,
well, I don't know. I talked to his brother today, and I'll be hopefully hearing from him tomorrow or later on tonight when he be able to call. But I do know it makes an impact, and that is why he can't come out. And let me say this about what happened about these young men. Charleston White got caught first, where a girl seen it with her mother that went to junior high with him. They were 14, 15, 16, and they took her, and she told her mother, I know one of those guys. And her mother took her to the police station. They wouldn't got a school yearbook, and she picked Charleston White out. Now, on the ride back, Charleston White, they gave the gun to and told him to get rid of it. He put it in his t-shirt where they let him out at. He went and ran on the roof, threw it on top of the roof. When the police bust him, they go to looking, and Charleston tell them where the gun was. Then when they, simultaneously, the guys who, the getaway car, they were calling in from his house to report it. But what happened during that years in 91, 92 is when you call to report a Colin's car, they come to your house. And simultaneously, while Charleston telling on them in the back seat, they there taking this information and get the description. That's when they bring Charleston and they meet, and Charleston take him to the gun, and he eventually take him, and then I think within 2 days he had signed a deal to testify against the other 3 defendants, and they got sent to the county jail at 15, where they remained till trial. In fact, they never even knew Charleston White was snitching until the day he got on the stand. That's how secretive it was.
Whoa.
And, yeah.
That's
they
cold.
never knew.
So that footage that we seen the last couple days was the first time they knew he was telling.
Yeah, they never knew it. They were young, naive. Who gonna know the law at 15 for something like that with a public pretending to defend you? Right. And they didn't know nothing about it. But yeah, he never would. He only got 7 years in juvenile Texas system. They've been in prison ever since. And behind that. So now Charleston White, they never knew Charleston White was telling, and his mother Yolanda kept going in around the family gathering information.
Hey, whoever driving, mute.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Melvin.
Yeah, and Yolanda's mother need to be held some responsibility too, because she had him sign it, she had to sign it, and she went and played along with the other family members like they all going to court when all the time she knew her son was telling. So he killed 3 black men to save a white man, and then tricked y'all, America, with this bullshit on the internet for sound bites and like. You got a lot of people out here doing a lot of shit.
Hey, Melvin, what happened when you told Charleston White to come meet you or something in your hood or something like that, and then you figured out that he wasn't gonna come, so you met him in Texas at that podcast, right?
Yeah,
Can you tell us about how that transpired? Like why you told Charleston White to meet you in the first place?
Shows you that he still trusted me, because it wasn't nothing going on till after that when he started his campaign line. Marv had called me because I guess Gentry, he said something about Gentry and his death, and it was irking Marv. So Marv knew that I knew Boss Talk. In fact, I met Boss Talk through Charleston when he came to LA, where Charleston told him, hey man, you got to talk to Melvin. He gonna take you wherever you need to get to who you want. That's how I met Boss Talk. And so now when that happens, Marv say, man, can you get me an interview with Charleston White? I want to ask him some questions about this and that. That's all. Marv stayed up a week writing questions out. That's all Marv wanted to do. And I called Boss Talk, and I say, hey man, make it to where Marv want to holler at him about Gentry. And that's how that came about. And we went on down there, and I tell you, Boss Talk could tell you, I told him I don't even want to be on the stage. That's y'all two doing all that. And then, but I told him, don't get on here talking about about LA and niggas you met through me, and now you gonna lie on there. And he went and did it. That ain't cool.
So how you think it went left though? Like with the pod, like, cause I know y'all was like, he got up, he walked out.
Because he was fronting. He's a buster. If you want to, he know I know. Because when I went outside, if he don't rectify the situation and let me know where we stand right then, I'm coming to your house after that. He knew that. So he drove back and forth, in and out, hitting the lights. And I'm telling him, come on back. So then he stopped, and then I said, check this out, man. You up here lying on people that make it kind of hot on me, like I condone what you say, nigga. And he said, yeah, I kind of figured that. Then the next day he go call the FBI, and then he go talk about he sent me guns and I used them. And that's when the charade started, and they just bit into it.
Damn.
And that's how that went.
But Melvin, check this out, right? When was the breaking point? Because you say, all right, in that interview, basically, you say you was upset with Charleston for this. Ain't gonna be no disrespect of Nipsey Hussle. Ain't gonna be no disrespect of Monster Cody. Ain't gonna be no disrespect of LA, right? But before that interview, you say you and Charleston was still cool. Charleston had already disrespected all those people before that interview. So when was the breaking
what
point?
I mean was, when I say we were still cool, I'm not talking to him, and I'm not even really tripping because it ain't really that serious. And then Marv, the one, and then when the snitching, because see, after that, when we go back, or was that before? That was February when the wreck happened. That might have been, I got the video, that might have been February 20th, but it was Valentine's Day. And Charleston White wasn't talking like that. And then after that, that's when he started the charade. So what the breaking point was really, we had one, and then I didn't even know it was an open carry state till we in a store, and he say, man, that dude packing. In fact, your name, it was Wack, Big U. This when he had said something about George Floyd that started the shit. I was with him. That was the last time I seen him, and he said, yeah, man, the FBI called me, and they mentioned you, Wack 100, and Big U. And I say, the FBI, and he said, yeah, man, you might not want to be sitting in the car. He said, yeah, man, you might not want to mess with me, and he had a gun on. And I say, oh, you got a gun on you too? And he pulled out a 45. And he said, yeah, man, the FBI calling with me, and you might not want to talk to me no more. I'm working with them and this and that. And then I heard you say, Wack, that the FBI called you about Jay Prince. And I believe that because I was in the car when they called. And that's when I cut ties with.
I recorded the call. It was a female.
I know that really, and I said in your behalf, I said I believe that because I was in the car when they called for Charleston White. That's when I left him alone. But I still didn't know he was the snitch till I heard a snippet where I heard about him going to jail and this and that, and I say that don't sound right. And that just opened the investigation to, I think, this man.
But you didn't really care if he was a snitch, right? You was more worried that he might have been working with the FBI to set you up, basically.
Well, he couldn't. Even when he come in, anybody I meet knew, like I heard him say, he gave Babalu 500 and tried to offer, and I was dumb enough not to take it. No, I don't take no money where it could be not counterfeit, but where it got serial numbers written up, bait money when the investigation. Babalu took it. Anything he said that might have been criminal, I always pretty much didn't answer or said no. In fact, when we went to Boss Talk, I pat him down by hugging him and went up and down his back and spine. I told Marv, be quiet, don't say too much. I think that's a police he called in, which it was. And the lady he claimed was his wife. That wasn't his wife, that was the police lady.
So, was you with him when Mob James went out there?
I was talking to Mob James and Raymond Washington's daughter. She went down there. That's when him and Dewberry, then I talked to him afterwards. They drove down there. I know about the situation when they went down there to talk to him. Then I talked to Charleston White afterwards. And in fact, James had talked about Charleston's behavior toward children then and said, I'm not fucking with him because he hates children, he's a predator. And that's another issue that I'm fit to drive a nail into his heart about this young man being a predator too. Just like I said he was a snitch, watch for round 2. This one I'm gonna put the dirt over him for running his mouth.
I saw that. I did see a clip where you spoke about a lady in Memphis said that Charleston White came on to her son, right?
They did a cover up. We finna get it. I'm finna Sherwood.
Yeah, I just seen that. Something about 11.
No, y'all been sleeping, right? Man, about this. That boy's a predator, and I don't say that. I don't care about a rapist, robbing. None of that matter. I done been around that. But when you messing with children, and look at it, all the things y'all see, you can't fool me. I'm on numerous boards where we vetted because children are around, and you have to have them parents and whatever, mixed martial arts, boxing, gloves, up gloves, down, no hooks with no books. I fuck with Tank Davis and a whole lot of them that got youth programs, and we usually look for the telltale sign. Charleston White been tricking y'all. Everything he say is for the children. That's what pedophiles do, giving them candy. Then he going to look for pedophiles while keeping you off his scent. But so help me God. In fact, I'm going to tell you 2 lawyers that I set up that listen to us.
Thing, if you ain't got no documents on that, me and you both know coming out these walls.
I got documents, young man. No. I got documents because I filed a report. So he's done.
What you mean you filed a report?
Because the lady called me that did it, and they tried to cover it up. If
he ain't been charged, we ain't got nothing on that. You can't put
don't even try that, Wack. When I say that nigga, I just told you there's paperwork coming. Now you wait. Don't tell me about no paperwork. I'm cool on that, homie. I don't debate that. I stand 10 toes down, nigga. That nigga's a pedophile, like I said, he was a snitch. So until my roll of dice where I crap out, nigga, until then, when I say something, let my dice roll and see if I'm lying. Other than that,
it's all documented.
Wait a minute, I got my nigga right here. Come sit down.
It ain't about you lying, or it ain't about that nigga right there.
From Dallas that play NFL football. You tell him.
You know damn well we can't
do
that.
He play NFL? Yeah, put him down here.
Yeah, he is right here. We don't do this bullshit. He is right here. This is my nigga that played with LaDainian Tomlin, and we do the NFL where we help children.
Right, he played with who?
But he only is from Dallas. He gonna tell you what he heard.
Oh yeah, the homie hit his wife.
There he is, terrible.
And you know about when Ray J hit LaDainian's wife?
There he is, right there.
He didn't tell you?
Hey, what's going on?
Go ahead, holler at him.
What's going on,
Ray? He hit LaDainian's wife down in Miami.
What's your name, homie?
Dunbar.
Dunbar?
Yeah, Terrence Dunbar, Dallas, Texas, South Oak Cliff. And I went to TCU, so I know a lot about the forward and what's going on in the city. I'm just tapping in with the big homie, though.
So you know about this situation that happened with this youngster and his daughter that got unalived?
Well, you know, yeah.
They tell me the 2 youngsters got booked already.
Yeah, they got them booked. So, and that's another thing, man. The stuff that's going on, and then when Charleston White speak on it, and the way he speaks on the city, and the way he talks about, the things that's going on, it ain't right. And I think it's time for you guys to really do what we got to do, man.
Yeah, but he running around, bro. He been running around there doing what he want to do, bro. Y'all know that. I watched him in the parking lot at a club tell the police all of them got guns. And everybody do that.
Well, we're going to put an end to all of that. Like I said, I ain't here to be on the camera like that.
I mean, what I'm saying is, me personally, I'm moving in the positive way. I'm saying he still get tons of support. I'm not promoting.
I don't know support him, man. I don't support him. Nobody in my city supports him. I'm from Dallas, South Oak Cliff. I went to TCU. I'm around that area. The way he talks about fuck the city and fuck the kids, he goofy, man. Don't nobody respect Charleston White. Only people that respect him is a lot of people who just like him. So I can officially say he don't get no respect in the city. He don't walk around the streets like he say he walks around. He's not in the communities I'm in, and I'm not running from him, and I'm official as well. So what you gotta see is the clown, man. And I pray for the brother. I pray that he finds the counseling and the things he needs. But what he's doing now is going to be exposed, and he needs to be off the radar. And that's why I'm here supporting OG Melvin all the way from Dallas. I came into California to make sure that what he's saying is official, because this ain't for play. We talking about people's character. We talking about lives just in our community. We're talking about things like that he can break our community or help build us up. And it's nothing this brother has done has built us up. You know, and in the front, I've never seen him in those powerful protests that he say was in 2014, 2015, 2016. Me and my team, we led every single protest in Dallas. A couple of my brothers was the ones in trouble for shooting the police. You know, we in the city, and a lot of things that he doing it just shows that he needs some help, brother. He needs some help.
Hey, I heard that Charleston White was a totally different guy though, like years back, and then he figured out like, okay, I'm gonna put on a clown show. That's how I'm gonna make money. Is it any truth to that?
It's a lot of truth. You know, in 2014, when we first, me and my team, my cousin Dominique, we started the first protest in Dallas when a lot of things was going on, and Charleston White really wasn't getting the love and support he needed, and so that turned into envy, into jealousy, and now it's to anger. I think the brother's angry. A lot of things he's saying needs to be said, but a lot of things he's doing needs to be addressed. And I'm officially said, like I told OG Melvin, I'm here, way from Dallas, and we're gonna have a sit down with him. Ain't no more hiding. Ain't no more hiding behind your managers. You're not welcome to Oak Cliff. You're not welcome to Fort Worth. And I'm official. I'm a retired athlete. I'm not here to be. I'm gangster. I'm a leader. I'm a community activist. I'm a community role model. And what you've done in the last couple of weeks needs to be stopped and addressed. So hopefully we get the information with my brother Melvin that puts a house to the buffoonery. And you guys that
ain't nobody doing that in Charleston White, bro.
Man, do like what? What needs to be done? Charleston White won't sit down with nobody. He sit around with a bunch of goofies. Ain't nobody. Well, we'll see.
He gonna keep doing what he doing. He gonna keep getting the bag. You know that.
Yeah, he gonna.
They're not gonna stop him. They gonna look. Say Cheese is like his business partner or something, because he stay promoting him. So if anything, you need to start there.
Okay. Every interview he do with Say Cheese do $1 million, so he's gonna keep doing it.
And Say Cheese is in Dallas. Say Cheese from Dallas.
Cheese in Dallas. That's his heartbeat. So maybe y'all should sit down with Say Cheese, bro, because that's the one that keep him going.
Yeah, I want to know what he said that you agree with though.
Brother ain't never said that I agree with. And so
you just said
again,
you just said that you agree with what he said.
Nah, he don't agree with Charleston.
I don't agree with nothing, Charleston.
He said some things need to be said.
Some things need to be said, like the gun violence in our community. The fact that you know, I rather a black man rather get shot than say what's going on. You know, things like that. The things about the drug epidemic in our community. The things of how lives have continually been lost and we still don't have an answer for it. And so this is why I believe that when Melvin come to Dallas, which is very, very soon, Say Cheese, if y'all can reach out to him, sit down with some real people from the community. Sit down with some real brothers really from the city that know you and they can look you in your eyes and see how you really feel.
Here go the problem. People don't like to listen to all the positive stuff. They like the antics. So the only way y'all gonna shut him down is to have an understanding with the platforms that keep paying him. As long as they paying him, he gonna show up. And one thing we can't take from him, he's a talker.
Right.
He a talker. So, you know, if he's in demand, the people gonna keep him relevant.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, we got some things working, Wack, and we'd definitely like to. We're gonna follow with you.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What up, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV. Welcome back. And today we're gonna break down this wild situation. We got Wack 100. He brought on Melvin Farmer on to expose Charleston White's alleged fouls, and things got heated. Now y'all already know anytime Wack gets involved, it's gonna be controversial. So let's get into it. So for those who don't know, Melvin Farmer is an OG from Cali, one of the founders of the 8 Trait Gangsters. He's been speaking out against Charleston White for a minute, calling him a fraud and a danger to the culture. Now, Now, Wack, always about that drama, decided to bring Melvin onto his platform to air out Charleston's so-called files. Now, this ain't just some internet beef. This is about credibility, street politics, and exposing what some people see as a fake persona. Now, according to Melvin, Charleston White has been out here playing both sides, acting like an activist while secretly cooperating with law enforcement. Now, this ain't the first time we've heard these accusations, but Melvin claims he got paperwork, and Wack was right there stirring the pot. Now, they're saying that Charleston White has a history of calling the cops on people he's got issues with and using the law to his advantage while still talking reckless online. And look, whether you love or hate Charleston White, he's got a history of pushing buttons. He's trolled gangs, disrespected legends, and even gone after people like T.I. and Boosie. But the question is, did that make him smart, or is he just setting himself up for failure? Now, some people think he's playing chess, while others believe he's straight up snitching, hiding behind the internet. So what do y'all think? Is Charleston White really out here snitching and faking the funk? Or is this just another case of people trying to take him down because they don't like how he moves? Let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and y'all already know I'm off to the next one, y'all. Peace.